you guys know that 25% of Somalia's GDP comes from remittance, money being sent from the United States to Somalia?
No, actually, we didn't know that. This is actually not true. According to the worldbank.org, remittance in 2023 made up only 15.8% of Somalia's total GDP. And a quick Google search actually shows that that number is actually down for 2025 for about 13 to 15%. Be told, you are actually making this argument in bad faith, because had you done any research, you would have known that the accepted currency in Somalia is not the Somali shilling, it's actually the US dollar. So therefore, it does not take away from the America for Somalis to send money back home, because that's what's in circulation in Somalia is the US dollar. And ultimately that money gets recycled back and it finds its way back into America. That's how it works.
Then as their population outgrows the native population, they have more political power. And then they can enact legislation that exclusively benefits Somali people.
Part is scary because this man has uncovered our ultimate goal, our ultimate plan. You see, in 2025, Somalis make up about 1.5% of the total population of Minnesota and a staggering 0.1% of the total population of the United States. And now understands that in a mere 2,000 to 3,000 years from now, we're going to be at least half of the population of the United States, and we will totally take over then.
They are in Minneapolis city government, Minnesota state government, and United States federal government with the sole intent of passing legislation that takes American taxpayer money and direct it exclusively to the pockets of Somalis.
I'm sure you've addressed the #1 country in the world who receives more US taxpayers' dollars than anyone else, who quite literally receives more American aid than actual Americans in the mainland receive, right? Post on a daily basis. You've posted 30 videos nearly in the past month and not a single one addressing that country. I wonder why.
I was born in Champaign-Urbana. My mom is black, my dad is Jewish.
Oh, I see.
Virtue signaling has created a situation where a sitting member of the United States Congress is pledging allegiance to a foreign nation.
I came into Congress 13 years ago,
yes,
with the stated intention of being the leading defender of Israel in the United States Senate.
Great.
And I've worked every day to do that.
Now, I'm sure you, as an American who loves America, who puts America first, spoke about this. I'm sure you've made a single video about it in your entire YouTube channel. Just one, just a clip, a short, 10-second short? No? Oh, okay.
We recently covered their socialist mayoral candidate, Omar, I'm the captain of this boat now, Fateh. I'll throw his picture.
There it is. That's what we were waiting for. You see, it has less to do with policy. It has less to do with foreign affairs and more so about just blatant racism. That's all this is. It's just racism.
Somalia. Liberals imported millions of people into this country who hate us.
How this man describes immigration as if he is importing and exporting goods. He refers to immigrants as less than human. He treats them and talks about them like objects. Right on brand, if you ask me.
Usually when you're a teenager and you get peer pressured by a bad influence, it's to sneak out of your house and go to a party. In the black community, it's riding around, swerving through traffic with assault rifles in the car.
But I'm not surprised though. It is a tall order to ask someone who doesn't love or appreciate themselves and their people to love and appreciate others. And the fact that you wore the do-rag is just mwah, chef's kiss. It's like saying like, hey, look, I'm one of you, so I can say whatever I want about you. But that's not always the case though, is it? It's not so much, in 2025, it's not so much about being the same skin color or being from the same place as it is as having the same ideologies and being advocates for one another. Do you advocate for your people?
We all know it's true. Even black people know it's true. I can rattle off the common stats. 13% commits 50% of violent crimes, the per capita rate that we're on welfare, the number of children in single parent households. But that
the violent crime is one thing, But then to assign systematic problems and systematic issues to a specific group of people is very, very disgusting. It's like you're saying African Americans want to be on welfare. You're blaming them for it. It's like saying African Americans want to be in a single family household or a single parent household. They want that. This is what they strive for. And that couldn't be furthest from the truth. That couldn't be furthest from the truth. As a matter of fact, as a study shows, that African American men are more present in their child's life than any other group in America. Why didn't you mention that, though? Why didn't you mention that?
Hollywood has capitalized on glorifying the inner city violence that Democrat policies caused. And who's Hollywood run by?
Wait a minute. It sounds like some accountability is coming. Are you really going to be accountable for what your group has done?
Hollywood run by? Certainly not the right.
Of course not. Of course there's no accountability coming. I mean, notice how this man, when he addresses other groups of people and their problems, he has no problem calling them out by race, by ethnicity, by color, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes to his group of people's problems, it's the right or the left. It's never quite calling them out by race now, is it?
At a rally for Ilhan Omar, they publicly admit that they have no interest in the people of Minnesota. Hell, they have no interest in the people of America. Their only allegiance and the only people they care about are the people of Somalia.
I promise you, we've heard worse, and there was worse that was said.
I want to say this to our Christian friends. You guys are worshiping one Jew. That's a mistake. You should be worshiping every single one of us because we all die for your sins every single day. And that's
Imagine